players. I think it's a very skill-based matchup.
Charges as well. Now 33 looking towards GGG's, trying to walk himself away as well. Now 33 looking towards GGG's, trying to walk himself away through the tree line, but 33, one more hit will do it, and there he has it with the crit. 33 finding first blood on that top lane. CNC with a straight up outplay there. I don't think ZYD expected that, seeing as how low CCNC's mana was, but he gets away just enough mana there for the 2 zips.
It was really smart by Pycat. He actually ported mid and filled the bottle for
Oh,
CCNC.
and top lane, GGG tries to TP out, but the primal split just comes out straight away. He'll try and doppel, but Zai's there as well to hunt down the PL, and this top lane just goes from worst to worst. Same time down bottom, they're still getting kills here. Serenity jump forward onto PPD, and Xingqiu finds another. So both of these side lanes sort of counteracting each other. See Zai, CCNC looking for the smoke movement. GGG up top, he's just getting doped by 33. 33 going straight and pops the primal split. Looks to go in, he's already used the doppelganger. GGG's just dead straight up. 33 pulling him, and backups there as well for Optic as they look towards BYW. He can't get the stomp off. Double kill for CCNC. ZYD comes in with the remnants. They pop the global silence. They're looking towards this vengeful spirit. Zai falling pretty low. Jump off for Xingqiu. They get Zai, but now PPD turns it with a macro pie down onto ZYD. 3 dead on Serenity. CCNC chasing for more. Xingqiu's got the melee setup with the dagger. Pycat finds the 4th. Optic stepping up the pace, and 11 minutes in fighting behind where was a tier 2 tower, but they managed to get that as well.
What? We have Optic.
Optic scanning this one out though. They know that this movement's coming in and straight up. They're prepared for the dust immediately onto PYW. The zip for the global silence comes out though. PPD gets taken down. They've lost another here on Optic. 33 ready to go there with the primal split. Look towards PYW. The horde coming out as well from Pycat as they go straight away on top of the silence to get XCJ. ZYD remnants away, but there's the chase. CCNC's got mana still in the pot to play with. The stump from the primal split. Bruling comes out, and a triple kill's picked up for Pycat.
Oh, Pycat got every kill, huh?
Onto the barracks as Serenity just holding themselves inside of the fountain. They'll have GGG back in the game, but without the silencer and the Elder Titan, it's going to be pretty much impossible to set up a successful fight as Optic.
They're still healthy. They're not going to stop. They're going to take this last Rax.
Moving the parade down to the bottom lane, looking for that final tier 3 and set of racks to take away from Serenity.
Here goes the last hurrah.
Xingqiu jumps forward, quickly puts the Manta, gets himself out of the macro fire. Primal split has been popped here by 33. ZYD is still trying to poke around with him, but Pycat with the Crimson Guard buff given to him and the fact that he has that Haunt, he's pretty much invincible. Straight in onto GGG. GGG down once again for 70. They'll claim the racks. Optic getting the mega creeps out, as they certainly look to have done it here in this game 1. Earth Splitter will come out onto Pycat, but he'll be earned up, starting to heal back up, and GG will be cool. They'll tap out Serenity of this game 1, as Optic looking absolutely on point here in terms of performance, individual as well. There's some of the KDAs in this game.
Bolster that game was the courier snipe. So if he can manage to kill that courier once or twice on the Tiny, not only will it win the mid lane, but it also gives a lot of experience when you kill the flying courier. And that made him able to snowball and turn into a core in his game, and I think that'll be a crucial factor going into this one.
So perhaps quite a bit of cat and mouse here between all the different heroes as they match up.
Absolutely, but I feel like they're going to have a tough time dealing with Alchemist as the game goes on. They're going to have damage issues. They can't kill the egg very well.
They can start to invade if the Tiny has a good game, but I think a lot of this is going to be up to PYW to be able to invade and gank this Alchemist. I mean, triple stun by Zai.
Could have started to get a bit hairy from there as you love rage prize ZYD before they started to put the pressure on. They've got to be careful now as the wraparound comes in from Pycat and PPD straight away on top of XCJ. And that will be a first, but they want to give it to Quinn on CCNC's Alchemist, and they'll get it. CCNC grabs the first blood.
Some bonus gold right off the bat, too. Bounty runes are probably one of the more important things versus an Alchemist as well. Just try to control those. That's probably why they have those double bottles on both Tiny and Storm. GGG as Doppel will be able to back himself away as the TP's coming in from the Storm.
Just sort of turn in and indeed looking to set up as Xingqiu zips forward. 33 yet to hit the level 6, so will be bursted. No chance for a supernova. Pycat already using the enrage, so there's still the chance to drag it back with the vortex. There's going to be a buyback from 33, but Pycat cannot be saved. The Chain Frost comes out from XCJ and finishes off the Ursa.
Non-traditionals. Now they're looking to go for that invade. They did use Chain Frost down bottom, but they've got a level 6 Tiny, and they want to try to find CC.
Here we go. They get eyes onto him. CCC will lose the chemical rage. They'll turn towards the mid. Zai actually finding the setup, but there's the avalanche from PYW onto 2. Turns with the toss onto Zai. Zai has the spike carapace out. Just down his place, get out of the block right.
Oh,
33 going for the egg. Serenity, can they take it down? No, the Fire Spirit's on them. It goes the Storm, can he get it? He can! They get it in time, they get the final touchdown. Xingqiu looking for more. Drags in a second. Zai still able to get himself back underneath the tier 1. The tree throw will come out, but not enough damage to bring down the next assassin. And Xingqiu, if he presses Q, he's probably going to die. And this time, but I will not wait for that. Just go just a bit of damage. At the same time on the side, they found CCC, gets swapped out. But the burst is high enough. Serenity finding the Alchemist. A big kill for them to get 33. Goes for a supernova, but it's well out of range of any of them. Enter Serenity. Oh, the Storm!
The spike carrot.
Xingqiu just zips into his own demise. He goes straight in with the bull lightning. They have the stuns out. Now, Serenity, they've got to be careful. They've lost their Storm Spirit. Usually it's pretty low. The spike carapace there from Zai holding PYW back. PYW gets the blink up with the Sunray from 33. Finds GGG, looks towards XCJ. Pycat's in with the blink, gets the double kill. As Xingqiu's got to calm down a little bit on this Storm. He's making some plays that are costing the team pretty heavily.
Zai's heroes like that PL versus that, like PL or that Storm. Zai has enough control with that extended amount of stun that he has. He has 5.2 seconds of disable if he gets both off.
Do have the sentry down here. Zai, he's been found. They managed to finally see him. He does get the spike carapace out. Can he actually get himself away? He cannot. So they will kill off Zai.
He does get the bounty rune as he dies.
See, actually around the pit. Pycat's able to find the opening onto GGG. Gets the bash. GGG's gone. They get the jump as well onto BYW. 2 dead around the pit. 33's chasing down for more. He's got his eyes on XCJ. The Fire Spirit's out onto the Lich as well as XCJ will tick out. Optic Gaming may have lost Zai, but they take a confident fight around the pit. Xingqiu's able to get in and on top of PPD. But Roshan is there for the taking. Pycat's into the pit. He's got the basher. He's got the lifesteal. And with 3 dead on Serenity, very unlikely they're going to be able to do anything about this.
We saw revealed in that last fight. An arcane room too.
See what they can find with this smoke. Can they catch Optic Gaming off guard? There's a full solar crest picked up on 33. Zai heads across. Got the sentry down. They do have eyes upon him. He's keeping himself at the edge. PYW tries the combo, but the spike carapace down. CCNC straight away with the concoction onto the Lich. That's going to be XCJ down. Yule Scepter throwing him up into the air. The Abyssal Blade from Pycat to follow up with the control onto Xingqiu. PYW getting dove upon by 33 with the Icarus dive as Optic find 3. GGG. Also being eyed up by 33, is able to doppelganger down to the low ground, but again, Optic Gaming taking these fights, Zai's positioning, disrupting the smoke attempt by Serenity.
Zai looking for him. Does to get the carapace onto the permanent input. Do they have the stun follow-up?
Oh no! It's Quinn doesn't quite get in, and he stuns himself. They're actually going to zip onto him, but it's a bit of a bait because Pycat's there with the Abyssal. Xingqiu comes back in for that. Zai, still alive, finally gets taken down. There's going to be the buyback here from Xingqiu. They're looking for the big team fight turnaround. Can they get it off? The Sunray there onto PYW to dive forward into the Supernova. Comes out for 33. ZYD looking to chase down Pycat. Can't quite finish off the Ursa as Pycat survives. Xingqiu has to be carefully brought back for this one. Does come back in on top of Pycat with the zip, but CCNC's there with the concoction. The bash comes out. They lose Pycat. ZYD moving incredibly fast at the moment with the amount of stacks that he has built up from the third. Going for CCNC. The Solar Crest with 33 out onto CCNC. CCNC will be disarmed. ZYD going to head himself away now. There's 3 alive for both of them. GGG still alive, trying to sneak away under the Shadow Blade. Will he get away? They don't have detection down around here at the moment, so GGG should be fine.
1,000 experience for Optic.
How well can Serenity defend the base? CCNC, straight in he goes, does get ruptured and tossed back. Still pretty healthy, he's at half health, he's getting healed up as well by the Sunray. Pops the Manta Star, does get silenced, but there's the jump. Pycat straight on top of ZYD, and ZYD just gets ripped to pieces. Will buy back straight away. The Chain Frost bouncing between Optic. PPD with the swap, trying to keep Pycat safe as there's the Supernova out for 33. GGG looks to get on top of it, trying to take it down, but now we're back off. He's on the retreat, the Supernova's going to catch him. They have the dust. Zai's there with the stun. That's going to be GGG taken out of the game for 75 seconds. He does not have buyback. There's now Optic, ready for more. Xingqiu comes in with a big zip. It's not quite enough damage to get any of the kills, though. PYW getting bashed. Pycat finds another. Zipping again from Xingqiu. He gets Yuled up. Do they have the control at the back of the Yules? They do. The stun comes down for Zai. They hold him in place. Xingqiu's out. Does have buyback available, but the bottom racks looking to be in trouble as Optic in. As a second set of racks starts to go down, they get the swap. ZYD straight into the bash. The Abyssal drops down. Xingqiu will zip him with the vortex, zips back out, but now ZYD gone for 100 seconds. Jump forward from PYD with the Avalanche Toss combo, finds the Vengeful Spirit, but he gets chased out. The bash has come out. Can PYW get himself back to safety? Xingqiu trying his best to save him. Keep the attention away. He's looking for 33, but Xingqiu, he's pretty much out of mana. You can get a couple more procs off. Zai does get taken out by GG, but the bash is there from Pike and into the concoction. That's CYD gone as well without buyback, as Optic Gaming still up as a full 5 mana. Zai buys back in. They move towards the top lane. Serenity with just 3 left alive. Can they really hold back Optic? Their last chance here at TIA Serenity. After an up and down run through the group stages and trying their best to move forward for the lower bracket, looks like they may have finally met the green wall that's ready to stop them. Optic control onto PYW. He's surrounded. The Supernova's out again for 33 as PYW will buy back straight away. But there's still no Storm, no Bloodseeker. The top racks getting taken down by Optic. As Serenity, they may give it one last go, they won't, they'll tap out. GG is called. Optic Gaming take the series 2-0 and will be moving forward once again here in this low bracket, and Serenity have reached the end of the road here at TIA.
They seem to have a pretty good aggressive playstyle going on for the first 15 minutes, but then they hemorrhaged so many kills. That one, they got the toss back, that one situation near the Ancients, they got the toss back onto the Alchemist, but then